where the running Reds are hosting your number 17 team in all the land and a Heisman frontrunner. And Ashton Jeanty, though he's going to have the second lowest output in yardage this season.
Let's go. Let's go. Raw and Uncut Talk with Paulie King 101 TV. Tapping in on this Saturday morning, giving you this morning show. You see what time it is. It's Saturday football, man. College football is here. Plus, we still got a lot of more sports. We finna go over a lot of stuff today. Come on, tap in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification. Let me see where I want to go first. Let's start it off. Now, yesterday, y'all see the thumbnail. I've been posting on the stories on all social media. Cortez, I don't know why the Yankees chose to put him in the game. Now they had bases loaded, one out, so I know they're gonna lose the game. But if they would have got a runner into outfield, they would have lost by 1 point, which would have covered New York with the plus 1.5. I think I told somebody. I was like, if the Yankees go up 3-2, yesterday's show, go back and look at it. Dodgers come back and win 4-3. That was what I was saying. But they ended up putting Cortez in the game. Let me give you a rundown on who Cortez is. Yeah, he's on my thumbnail. The trashiest pitcher of the World Series. They might as well, the Yankees, no, the Dodgers might as well let Kershaw pitch. He's better than Cortez. Cortez is a pitcher that sits on the mound when he throws home run pitches. Just throw it straight across the plate like he's in practice. This dude threw the ball right across the plate on a 0-1 count or something like that and gave up a grand slam. That was the worstest decision the Yankees ownership coach could have did, the bullpen coach or whoever wanted to go with him to put him in the game. I don't understand why they use this sorry quarterback. Now that got me kind of in a maze how Cortez was put in the game. I see Dodgers won the game. Salute to the Dodgers. I should have went with them in the first place, but I thought the plus 1.5 would cover with the Yankees, which they had it. If he would have hit it in the outfield, second and third base would have scored. The game would have ended 4-3. But guess what? Cortez, trash ass, got in the game and he hit the grand slam and ended the game. But on that note, man, it's what it is. Let's go over the rest of yesterday's scoreboard. New Orleans came back and actually won. Boise State, they won money line, so that 3 pick would have hit. I had a 4 pick. I had Atlanta. I think Atlanta won the game. I think Atlanta did win. I don't even know yet. Let me see real quick. It's called verifying games, who won or lost or whatever like that, but it's called trying to win daily, man. Yankees and Memphis was the two teams that actually cost me. Now Memphis cost me shit. Man, me going with Morant, thinking he was the key to that team show improving, was a big mistake on my part. So I take that pick. But that Yankees pitch, I'm not calling that pitch and taking that pick by me picking bad. I picked it right. To the ownership, to the coaches, decided to put Cortez in the game. Atlanta actually won. So I actually had two losses yesterday. I had the Yankees plus 1.5, which they went to the top of the ninth, bottom of the 10th and lost. Memphis plus 6, lost by 20. So the Knicks won, Golden State Warriors won, Atlanta won. The Vegas Knights, Vegas hockey came through, and the over came through. I told you, man, it's getting money time with Vegas. You have to take Vegas games over. Let me see what else on the slate that I had yesterday. Atlanta, Philly got beat, so I didn't really get out there and put Philly on no ticket. But Philly lost. I didn't know that they already sitting their starters out. What the fuck? Why would Philadelphia 76ers and Miami Dolphins sit their starters on game two? Milwaukee cover first half. Orlando Magic's cover first. So on to today. See something. Yeah, this thing. Uh, Hold on. Shit fucked up, man. Okay, here's what I had yesterday, man. I had Ottawa, Vegas. I had a 10 pick in play. Ottawa, Vegas over five. I had New Orleans money line, Golden State Warriors money line, Milwaukee money line first half, Atlanta money line. I had Orlando first half money line, the Knicks money line, Louisville. I had Louisville college football came through money line. I had USC money line. They came through and won. The Knicks on their money line. So 9 out of 10. I had 9 out of 10 on that. I didn't have the Yankees on the ticket. What cost me that? I had Memphis +6. So I hit a 9 out of 10, which Memphis lost that. So Memphis actually smoked my picks. Period. That's how you get when you're dealing with Parlay King 101. It's a mixed situation. And if you do notice you tap in with me, you don't have to play the parlay part. I give you a gang of straight bet picks that you could take. If I'm coming on here Saturday morning, Friday off the NBA, I hit 9 picks out of 10. Memphis was the only one cost me. I should have went with Houston. I kind of messed up taking an underdog. It's hard to buy points, take underdogs. It's just like New York Yankees. I took two underdogs yesterday, got smashed. Let's get out there today, man. I want y'all to go sub to this channel, subscribe to the channel, share it with somebody. At least give 3 people opportunity to sub to the channel, no matter if they watch it or not. I just need to sub. I'm trying to get to 170 or 180. I don't even know how many subs I got, but I'm trying to get to 180. If I get to 180, I feel like that's a milestone this week. See how where I want to go right now. But it's a morning show. It's a lot of soccer on. I'm not gonna do no soccer today. I don't see the heavyweight teams playing. They might play tomorrow, but I don't see them playing. Now somebody tapping in and out, thinking I'm gonna get a picks. That's what makes me not want to give picks. Hold on real quick. They'll see this though. It's up there now. So that's me. That's how I feel today. Yankees messed me out of my 3 pick. Memphis messed me out of my 4 pick. Memphis messed me out of a 10 pick. Yeah, I'm feeling some type of way. So when people's come on uh in and out, want to see what my definitive pick. So this is what I'm finna do today. You get a treat from me today, but all these picks I'm finna give is not straight. They not like they A1 is gonna pop off and hit. So it's no YouTube 4 pick today or 3 pick. So I'm not giving that part. What I am gonna do, I'm gonna go over the NCAA football today. Now we still got the World Series game tonight. I don't know pitching or whatever like that. I'll look at that in a minute. Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech. I'm just gonna get my outlook on the games and see who I feel should win. I really don't like Virginia Tech, but Georgia Tech ain't really shit either. They 5-3 though. Now this is something I'm finna do. I'm just finna go down the first 11 o'clock games and just get my spiel on who I think should come out on top. just by point spread wise. This straight spread. First game, Georgia Tech plus 10.5. I don't think Virginia Tech will cover the spread, but you never know, they might cover it. Virginia, North Carolina, -3. North Carolina them fell off. I think they starting quarterback is out. Let me see real quick. The tight end out for North Carolina. This basically an even played game. Both of them done lost games. Like Virginia money line on this game. 11 o'clock games I'm giving out. Just me stating who I like, don't like. Ohio State, 26-point favorites. Indiana blew North Carolina, Ohio State out last. Nebraska got blew out by Indiana last week. Ohio State lost last week, so I guess what that telling you? 26-17 last year. Hmm. I like Nebraska in 26 points. Yeah, I'm doing something different today. Remember, these are not my just going through the 11 o'clock games, giving my intel on the spreads on each game. It's just 11 o'clock. Then I might go back and give a 3, 4 pick from the whole day. Just getting it another way. Must didn't want me to say that shit. The fuck? All right, here we go. Let's go. I don't want to get my laptop out, but this phone is tripping. Okay, Notre Dame playing Navy. It's in Navy. Navy undefeated. Remember, I was saying I was gonna go with Notre Dame plus 1.5, but today I'm taking Navy plus 14. So Notre Dame just gonna have to smash me. Tulane against North Texas in North Texas. Both on 5-2, I think. North Texas plus 7. Early morning vibes with Paulie King 101 TV. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, go share it with somebody. It will be about 15 to 20 people watch the show no matter what. They just don't want to tap in at the time of me just going live. But shit, I don't give a damn. Ohio playing Buffalo. These 11 o'clock review that I'm doing right now, I'm just going down each game and give you my detail about the spread that I feel like it should happen. Ohio is 4-3. Buffalo is 4-3. They usually play pretty good. Ohio actually won the last one 20-10. Ohio 3-0 at home. I like the money line with Ohio. So we got two home teams. I took money line. I took Virginia and Ohio money line at home. Now here's the game. Now the next game I'm finna comment on. This actually I'm taking on the YouTube four pick. It's the Indiana Washington game. I'm rolling with Indiana at home money line. So that's the first game that I'm moving to the YouTube four pick, and I like it on 11 o'clock money line. Washington, they got a pretty good team, but I don't think they'll go in and beat Indiana. Indiana is on a whole nother level. They are playing some football. Just put it that way. Memphis and Charlotte is next. Memphis 6-1, Charlotte 3-4, 4-0 at home. Charlotte, Memphis, I meant. Last time they played 44-38. So looking for a high scoring game right here. But sometimes that comes out and mess off the ticket. So I'm actually not gonna get no detail on that game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The last 11 o'clock game is Ole Miss against Oklahoma. 5-2, Ole Miss going up against 4-3 Oklahoma. Wide receiver running back out for Oklahoma. 3-1 Ole Miss at home. Now one of them got nothing. Oklahoma done played 6 home games. All their games been at home, and they got a sorry record. They don't have it last time they scored. It's 57 or over and under. Ole Miss score a lot of points. Let me see what the weather gonna be like. Stay away from that game, period. See, some games, even if I'm just giving you just 11 o'clock preview of in my estimation on spreads, and then I don't even want to deal with the last 2 games that show that shit, I don't like them. So the only thing I took out of them games that I just talked about was Indiana money line. Let me see, can I find another early to go with that? It's a bunch. 11:45. You got Arkansas playing Mississippi State. Now Mississippi State is trash. They boo boo. They 1-6. They've been getting smashed all year. The quarterback for Mississippi State is out for the year. 0-3 on the road. At 1-3 at home. Mississippi State won last game just 7-3. Oh, this is a scrub game right here. Let's leave this alone. Let me show you something. Now, the reason I'm just not even stating nothing, no definitive straight picks that I do want to take because, nobody ain't tapping in, nobody ain't giving to the channel. The 11 o'clock games that I did state, that was just me just going through 11 o'clock, going by spreads, just feeling at that moment, just picking them how I feel they should turn out, who should cover the spread, who should not cover the spread. Believe me, 2 of them might not come through, but guess what? If all of them come through, it'll be a nice little ticket. But Indiana so far is the first pick I done came and wanted to give away. I actually don't see nothing else that I do want. Matter of fact, this is what I'm finna do. Instead of me just lollygagging for about 20 minutes with nobody in here really participating. 2:30, I like BYU today. So number 2, I'm actually taking the BYU game to +5.5. So I'm taking BYU. That's a good 2 pick, Indiana and BYU. So I'm putting BYU on the 4 pick YouTube. Let me see what else out here for today. Now I could have went over every other game too, but I'm just gonna stick to what I did give y'all for the 11 o'clock games, and then now I'm doing the YouTube four pick, which I'm hoping to go undefeated on this tomorrow. But like I tell you, when I do get these picks, I'm not intending on people to straight bet them or whatever. You always gotta do your research on them. Cortez just messed off the three pick last night. That clown gave up a grand slam. He should have just walked the dude. He should have threw it low or high. That way you won't give up a home run. He threw it straight across the plate and gave up the home run, man. Messed off the three pick yesterday. Alabama playing Missouri. I would not be doing nothing on that game. Alabama do not have a quarterback. Missouri do have a quarterback, but I still think they couldn't pull off the victory. Toledo. It's a bunch of other things I'm finna do in a minute once I get off this. I just came on to get my spiel, my intake on who I feel like should win, and then get my YouTube three pick. So let me do something real quick instead of this, man. My shit is all over the place. Phone just going slow. Now, if you catch on today, you see I'm in a laid back spirit. I'm talking slow. I'm just chilling. War room activities at an all time fucking low. But I'm finna get crunk in a minute. By 9, I'm finna really go because it's getting close to game time. I'm really gonna have my 2, 3 pick, my teasers in play. I might put something out on my discords. It's a lot of other things that's gonna happen as the day start getting close to game time. There's a few more games I want to comment on. Texas playing Vanderbilt, 17 and a half points, 51 to over and under. Now everybody think Vanderbilt got something. I think Texas going there and blow them out, but I'm still not gonna get that out for anybody to take Texas or Vanderbilt. I'm looking down here. Now, Florida State, Miami. Now, here's the game right here that high spread. So I'm going to put that down here on a high spread. High spread, dead home. I like Miami minus 21, but I'm not giving it on the YouTube four pick. I'm already still 2 games on the YouTube four pick. I like Texas minus 17. Fuck it. I'm out there now. Texas Longhorns minus 17. So right now, Miami and Texas, big spreads. I like both of them as I stroll down. I like Penn State. So here's a 6:30 game that I will be putting on the YouTube four pick. Penn State money line. They playing Wisconsin. I think Penn State should beat Wisconsin. So right there, that's 3 teams I already gave you on the YouTube. I done gave you a bunch of college picks today. Give or take the 11 o'clock picks that I just, stated in them. But you never know. Now LSU playing Tennessee. Texas A&M, I meant. LSU is ranked number 8. Tennessee, Texas A&M is ranked number 14. That should be a good game. So right now it falls back to only 3 teams on the YouTube three pick, which I might find something on baseball or basketball or something like that. Just try it again, but guess what? Stop. K-State money line first half. Kansas State, if you don't know. So the YouTube four pick is actually in effect. Indiana money line, BYU plus 5.5. Penn State money line and K State money line first half. That's the YouTube four pick. So it's a solid four pick. straight bet or whatever. But if you parlay it, it might pay out a little something better than doing a single bets on each one. High spread pick of the day. I like Miami to cover the 21. I like Texas to cover the 17. There's nothing else out there in college football. I gave you some 11 o'clock games. I do got my eyes set on the gang other games. Just for instance, Cincinnati, Colorado play at 9:15. Shit, Colorado been playing pretty good this year. I like the quarterback to go over 1.5 TDs. He should throw for 2 touchdowns. Cincinnati, they score a lot of points. They give up a lot of points. I love that game to go over, depending on the weather. Let me see what the weather gonna be in that Colorado Cincinnati game. You know, it started getting cold up in Colorado. 56 degrees, so it's gonna start getting a little frost on the ground. But it still might be a good productive game. Everybody like watching prime time, Dion going with them. But on that note, look, college preview I just gave out. I gave 4 college picks that I truly do like. I like Indiana, I like BYU plus 5.5. I like Penn State money line, and I like Kansas State money line first half. I gave you a bunch of 11 o'clock just the spreads. I just tried to do something different today. I just took a bunch of, just went down the list and told you who I like spreads on the 11 o'clock game. So you got to go back and look if you just tapping in. I'm finna actually go over the NBA for today. I want to see who pitching for. Hold on real quick. Yeah, my phone is out of there today. I don't know why this thing is stuck on this college basketball. This shit started November 4th, which if y'all talking about janky ass sports, that's college basketball. Youngsters be cheating like a motherfucker. I'm trying to get to the NBA. They must don't want me to get to the NBA. If you go back and look at my ticket, my games I gave out yesterday, Dodgers gave up the Yankees gave up the Grand Slam, bottom of the 10th, which I thought the plus 1.5 would be covered if he'd got a single, whatever. They put in Cortez, which is trash. Memphis. I don't know why I went against Memphis, but I just don't like the Rockets. So that was my reason going against Memphis, going with Memphis and going against the Houston Rockets, all because they messed me out my money the other day. But today we got some NBA games. I like Detroit today, man. Denver, man. Denver should win today. I'm just running a recap of some NBA play. I like Denver at home, money line for the game. So it's a high money line. So Cleveland playing Washington Wizards. Washington Wizards got to be the trashiest team in the NBA. They only played 1 game, but when they came out and played Boston Celtics, they got players over there in Washington saying, "We not sorry. I'm not sorry personally." Now, when you coming on defending yourself personally, that know that you trash. The team is trash. The coaching staff, the ownership in Washington D.C. is trash behind the Wizards, aka Bullets. That part. Miami playing Charlotte. I do not like this game. Period. Miami is one of the worstest team again in the NBA. You got Jimmy Butler. The dude don't want to play sports. He just want to sit there dressed like, hey, he support the LGBT whatever. Y'all see how the nigga was dressed last year, with long ass hair and all that bullshit. So Jimmy Butler is trash. Bam is trash. The Miami Heat is trash. The only reason I'm not taking Charlotte Hornets is because they played yesterday. So Miami might get the victory, but I'm not putting them on my ticket. Period. Boston Celtics should get it. So that's a good Boston money line first half. You got to roll with Boston no matter what. The point spread 13. I'm not doing no high point spread in the NBA. They throw the game at the end. Oklahoma Thunders, they playing the Bulls. Bulls just played yesterday, I think. So I'm taking Oklahoma money line first half. These are all suggestion picks, period. If you want to do, just try them or whatever. You can do the spread on it or whatever. But OKC should beat the Bulls. Boston should beat Detroit. And Cleveland should beat Washington, period. But the spreads, they put in the spreads 9 to 13 points. That's the reason I don't want to take it. Orlando and Memphis are actually playing on a back-to-back today. Staying away from that game. Memphis playing at home. The only person on Memphis that's trying to give his all through the whole game is Morant. Orlando got a pretty good team, but I can't call it. They got the spread so low. That means they might let Memphis try to win. The Timberwolves playing Toronto. You got to take Minnesota first half money line. Toronto just coming off playing yesterday against Philly last night. So it's a lot of money lines in this NBA today, and sometimes first halves don't come through. Now, let's talk about this next game I'm finna speak on. Houston Rockets against the San Antonio Spurs, two trash teams. Now, one of them can beat Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks is actually the king of Texas in basketball. San Antonio Popovich is down there playing his players for minutes. Now, Victor is a fucking beast, but why would you sit him out a whole quarter and not keep him in a game? That old strategy that the Spurs are doing with their players will not get them nowhere near the championship. Or maybe I say they can be what's that play-in tournament this year if they do step up their players and start putting Wimpy out there on the field on the basketball court more. Houston just coming out of playing last night. That's a toss-up game. But the next game, yeah, I want to come up in on this. I just was bragging on Dallas. Dallas are playing Phoenix Suns, and Phoenix Suns on a back-to-back. Dallas should go there and get the win. So I do like the Dallas Mavericks money line on that game. And if you want to do some prompers, I like Klay Thompson get over on 3-pointers. And I even like Luca to do his thing, get his scoring or whatever. But they still got him pushing 30 points a game. He ain't there yet. Plus he got another killer over there. So he's probably around 25, 26 points a game. He don't have to take over too much. So if you playing prize pick or whatever, you probably could take Luca under. Let's go to the NHL real quick. It's the last before I tap out. So I'm giving you a pretty good show, about 33 minutes, a number of raw picks. Yesterday I told people Vegas will go over every game, 6-4 yesterday, plus Vegas won. Today you got Minnesota playing Philly. I don't like either one of them. Detroit playing Boston. Boston should win that game, but I'm not going to deal with it. Utah playing LA Kings. Now, Utah lost last night, I think. LA Kings pretty good. They 4-2. Both of them 4-2. Utah 4-3 now from their loss last night. Staying away from that game. Boston playing Toronto. 6.5 to over and under. Staying away from this. I don't see nothing good out there on hockey today. Except Winnipeg. Winnipeg is still the only undefeated team in hockey. I'm making a side note. The Winnipeg Jets. Money line. They playing Calgary. Calgary only lost one game. Should be a pretty good game. That's just 6 o'clock. St. Louis playing Montreal. Staying away from that game. Florida playing the Islanders. And if you buy that game down to 4 or 5 goals, it should go over. Florida puts up a lot of points. Watch this. I ain't even before I even tell you what they score, what they average, what they give up. I just was going off my head by saying that Florida Panthers is scoring 3 goals. New York Islanders are scoring 2 goals, but Panthers giving up 3 goals. Islanders giving up two, so it adds up to 5 points no matter what. So the Florida Islanders game, if I recommended it, I'd take it over, but I'm not dealing with it. The Dallas Stars playing the Chicago Blackhawks. Dallas Stars should get the victory. Money line, so you put it on a parlay or whatever, something like that. You should come out pretty good. Nashville playing the Blue Jackets. I'm not even commenting on the Blue Jacket team. Blue Jackets so trash. Seattle playing Carolina, leaving that game alone. Pittsburgh, Vancouver. That might be a good game to look at. The stats on it. Vancouver 3-1-2. Pittsburgh 3-5-1. Staying away from that game. And guess who the last game? It was Vegas and San Jose State. San Jose State is 0-6. 2 ties, losses. I don't know what this fuck that last one mean. I know they got 6 losses. Now Vegas playing on a back-to-back. The Vegas Knights playing in Las Vegas with the sports books in Vegas that's writing all the spreads. Now I just bragged about Vegas a few minutes ago. Would this be the game that Vegas come out and throw it? Or would they just get the win, get the victory? Now, me personally, I like Vegas money line, but I don't like the over in the game. Because San Jose State do not score points. Let me see something real quick. San Jose State is averaging 1 goal a game. Vegas is averaging 4 goals. San Jose State is giving up 3. Vegas giving up 3. I don't like the over. I like Vegas money line. So I gave you 3 hockeys. I gave you a gang of 11 o'clock games. I gave you 2 high spread games, college football. I gave you the 4-pick college football today, which is Indiana money line, BYU plus 5.5, Penn State money line, Kansas State money line first half. Then I went over the NBA today. Now, where you getting this type of thing? Talking nothing but nonstop sports, none of that nonsense. Parlay King 101 TV. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification. On that note, I just gave you 40 minutes of raw sports talk on this Saturday morning. Go to Parlay King 101 IG. Subscribe to the channel. Parlay King 101 underscore TikTok. Parlay King exclusive pics. Twitter, X, whatever. Go follow me. If you want the Discord, get into my IG. I give it to you. That way I give you exclusive live bets. I give you picks throughout the day. It's time to Super League get a bag. The 4-pick looking good. The YouTube 4-pick I did give out looking good. I gave you a bunch of other picks. NHL, uh, college football, 11 o'clocks. I gave you some NBA, and I gave you some high stakes spread. But on that note, I'm out. Raw and Uncut Talk with Parlay King 101 TV. Hit in the comment. Tell me if you like the show. If you don't like the show, if you're just tapping in, trying to roach on some picks at that point. I'm out.